So we got the Stan Musial Ranked Seasons debut, but before we get into that, I just want to let you all know that this video, I recorded it as a live commentary video. After I recorded it, I went back to listen to it, and let me tell you, if you've watched the previous two videos I uploaded today, you will notice that in those videos, you hear a lot more audio malfunctioning and stuttering, etc. And it's because my laptop struggles to actually do live commentary videos. So, when I went ahead, was listening to it, it literally was every other sentence, it either would cut off what I was saying or it would easily stutter it, where I would be repeating the same word for about 2 seconds. And I just could not upload a video with that kind of audio and put it out there and tell you guys to watch it. So instead, I decided to do what I always do with every single video, because my laptop can't handle live commentary videos, and that is to do a post-commentary gameplay video. And Stan Musial, Ranked Seasons debut, his first at-bat, he's gonna line out to the left fielder for the first out. Now, real quick, let's get this video to 15 likes for his debut. If you guys want to see Miguel Cabrera's debut as well, make sure you guys get this video to 15 likes. If you're new here, end up enjoying today's content, or in general are a fan of MLB/MLB The Show content, make sure you hit that red subscribe button on this channel. Now, going back towards the video. So, I'm going to review Stan Musial real quick. Stan Musial, I don't know why it's such difficulty when I'm trying to say the word right now. But his card is what Ted Williams as a first baseman card is. I don't know if Ted Williams has secondary at first base, because I've only used Ted Williams in left field, and I will always only use him in left field. I'm almost positive he doesn't have a secondary at first base, or else for the video in which I debuted Ted Williams, I would have most likely just put him in first base. But if you ever wanted to have a Ted Williams caliber player playing first base, that is what Stan is at first base. If you're struggling with Frank Thomas, don't have enough lefties inside your lineup, or want to try out a new first baseman, someone with better fielding than Frank Thomas, even though Frank Thomas literally has diamond fielding, I suggest you go ahead and try out Stan. And speaking of him, he goes ahead, hits a single. So is he worth it in terms of paying the $75K? I say his price most likely is going to stay around there. If not, it's going to raise a little bit, because after everybody buys the packs, well, since the packs are back and they're unlimited, I think his price will stay around the 65 to 75K range, might even drop to 50K. And to me, he is definitely 100% worth it. I don't know what Jose Reyes was doing right there. He literally was going for the ground ball, and then he decided to run away from it. I was like, all right, Jose, you do what you got to do. If you don't want to catch the ball, you just let me know, and I'll put Cal Ripken in to start at short. And then Willie Mays does his thing. He gets the sinker down low, and he absolutely lifts it up for a home run through center field to give us the lead once again. We have Adam Wainwright on the mound. We are facing Nolan Ryan. Usually what I do is I put the video, or I start the video in terms of post commentary. I start it in the preview screen where it shows both lineups and the pitcher pitching. But unfortunately, as I'm telling you all, my laptop was literally almost dying as I'm trying to record it in the beginning. It literally froze. I was like, okay, I'm not going to be able to actually record this gameplay, unfortunately. So I went ahead and I asked for a friendly quit from my opponent right now, because I'm like, dude, I can't play and not record his debut. And if I have to play this out and Stan Musial goes off, I'm going to be extremely disappointed that I am not going to be able to make a video out of it. He literally did not accept it. He did not decline it. I think he was just going to let my time run out. And after my time runs out, he was just going to go ahead and concede me for me. So during that time, I managed to literally resuscitate my laptop, start recording, and that's why it's not a good intro, etc. You know, it's a lot of explanation that I'm doing, but I just wanted to give you guys a background to why we are where we are currently in terms of this post commentary. Now, if you've been watching it this far, or you've been watching the video this far in general, I just want to say, comment down below your favorite number. So this makes it a lot harder for people to just say, hey, what did that guy comment down, knowing that Blade Miss always adds an Easter egg. Instead, you're just going to comment down your favorite number, and they're going to be like, why is this dude putting down numbers? And if they put the same number, unless it really is their favorite number, I know they're going to be lying, and they're just going to be cheating off of you guys as if it were a test. But anyways, let's get into the gameplay. So we have a runner on first after Frank Thomas got a late blue base hit. And if you guys saw the lead that Frank Thomas took, if you did not, rewind it a little bit, the lead that he took was literally a 4 or 5 step lead, and he was able to make it back to first base. I was like, no way, Jose, that's currently happening. But luckily for us, JT hits a pop-up to the shortstop for the final out of the inning. And now it's Ted Williams, 2-2 count. He squared one up, but lined out in his previous at-bat. This time around, he says, no, that's not happening. I'm going to hit a solo shot. We're going to take the lead once again. I said, you do you, Ted. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Rogers Hornsby, he's currently playing. I have him over Joe Morgan because Rogers Hornsby, in terms of hitting attributes, he is such a beast, honestly. And his swing reminds me a lot of Jimmy Fox's swing. Jimmy Fox came out today playing first and third, no catcher secondary. Everybody was disappointed on that, but what do you expect if you never played a full season at catcher? That's just the only way they're gonna make the card actually true to its positions, I would want to say, considering they're keeping that same rules for every single signature series card. Ken Griffey Jr., he takes a high fastball deep to center field. I didn't even want to swing because I knew that was the walk, but high fastball enticed me so much, and I always feel like I can square them up, that I absolutely went for it, hit a fly ball to actually go ahead and end the inning. Josh Bell, I would assume that was the finest Josh Bell. He's going to get a blooper the other way, and he's taking a lead again at first base. I'm like, okay, double play if we get the ground ball. We get the ground ball. I dive on time with Jose Reyes, but that gold fielding isn't going to be enough to actually get the ground out or turn two. So I said, okay, that's a little unfortunate. 1-2 count now, 2 outs. Nolan Arenado hitting. He's going to hit a ground ball, but this time around, Jose Reyes is going to be able to make the play. And I was like, all right, let's go, baby. Patrick Corbin on the mound. I said, I'm bringing Frank Thomas in. Frank Thomas is going to do what Frank does. Frank hits a tank. So don't take Frank Thomas out of your team. Just put him on the bench if you're going to be using Stan Musial at first base. Just put him on the bench, and whenever there's a lefty starter, then I would suggest you even substitute him in, and there you can use those 2 guys as your platoon guys for first base, honestly speaking. It literally is having 2 Ted Williams on your team. Not even joking. They have the same swing pattern and everything. And then he's going to go ahead, bring in Aroldis Chapman, hit Willie Mays, and then Ted Williams is going to square up a fastball once again. So if I have good timing with Stan, I'm imagining the same thing happening. The same results that Ted Williams is getting is what Stan will be getting. He hits a line drive to right field for the first out of the inning. That is his second time lining out. He's going to hit Rogers Hornsby. We bring in Joe Morgan, a pinch run, because I'm going to use Joe Morgan as a defensive replacement for second base regardless. He's going to go ahead and get all the way to third on a base hit by Chipper Jones. And now we have runners on first and third. No, that is not signature series Chipper Jones. That is the starter diamond one. And then Ken Griffey Jr., he's going to get jammed. He's going to hit a fly ball to right field, a deep fly ball. And it's going to be enough to actually drive the run in, because with 94 speed, we got an excellent jump and we're able to make it safely home. And now all we need to do is get at least one more hit. So we get Vladimir Guerrero here asking for a big fly. He gets the slider. He gets on top of it. He's going to hit a ground out to the third baseman for the final out of the inning. So now we're heading towards the top of the ninth, where we have, I believe it's JT hitting, or I'm not sure, but regardless, he gets a base hit. I'm positive that's JT though, because he has 82 speed. He's a catcher. Has to be. He brings in Ryan Braun to hit. I'm like, why are you trying to steal the base? But at the same time, I was disappointed in my catcher. I said you could have thrown him out from your knees, but he throws him out regardless. And I'm like, okay, cool. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Let's get out of this. He ends up check swinging. The umpire calls it, and we get the final out of the inning to actually go ahead and end the game. So Stan makes his debut. We get a W. Remember, 15 likes if you want Miguel Cabrera's debut. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, as well as we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Follow me on all social medias at BladeMiss. Have a blessed day and night, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.